So breaking down Bryce Young and how he played in the preseason so far. He just played two games in the preseason so far, so I don't want to overreact like how the media is saying, especially how he played in the Houston game. I won't get to that in a minute, but first off, in the Cleveland game, I think he played really well. He made some connections to Tyreek McClellan really well. There was just one play. It was like a deep pass. It was like about 25, 30 yards that him and McClellan connected. It was a really, really good play, actually. And I don't think people understand either. Sometimes as a receiver catching the ball, they just think it's as easy as just see ball, catch ball, track ball, and just see the ball and let it onto your hands. But when you have that helmet on, there's only so much you can see. So when the ball is straight, like perfectly over your head, at least like not like kind of like an angle where you can kind of see it. When it's like almost perfectly over your head, it's almost like you're kind of like it's like it has a blind spot. Like it's like inedible. Like there's gonna be a blind spot where you're not gonna be able to see the ball as a receiver. So and that's what really makes McGlynn, Terry Alden McGlynn, like a really good first round pick receivers because he's able to make plays like that, big time plays like that. There was also another play later on the drive where him and McGlinnan didn't connect. It was on the end zone, but I'm not worried too much about things like that. It's little things like timing. I'm not worried too much about that. As of for the Houston game, I can understand and see where people are coming from, but I still don't want to overreact too much. He only played about like I think 7, 9 snaps, or like not even 10 snaps. But it was I think the biggest highlight of just those 7, 9 snaps was the very first play, or at least the very first play of Bryce Young was the pick from Derek Singletary. It's just as an experienced quarterback as Bryce Young is, I think he's been in the league now for 3 or 4 years now. By a rookie or a year two guy, maybe you kind of still expect that from him. Still trying to make a play on a busted coverage or everyone's covered, and you're trying to make something out of nothing when you should just by now already just throw the ball away. If the play's dead, basically. But what Bryce did was he tried to extend the play, and eventually it was picked up by Derek Singletary. But the point being is as long as Bryce has been in the league, not too long, but still long enough to know where if a play is dead, just throw it away and live for the next down.